If you're someone who feels guilty when procrastinating, then this video is for you. Did you know that the average person spends 55 days each year procrastinating? That is quite a lot. That could be binge watching, scrolling on the internet, daydreaming, all those sorts of things. And by all means, I think we've all done it. However, procrastination can be identified from emotions. People think procrastination and laziness are the same. They're not. They're two different things. And in this video, we're about to get right into that and why. Laziness is the lack of effort or motivation to do anything, but procrastination is delaying the activity. So instead of doing the activity right away, you delay it. And this could be because of emotions or something. In general, our brains are wired to prioritize short-term comfort over long-term rewards. So when a task feels stressful, intimidating, we go towards something and gravitate towards something that's more fun and enjoyable, whether that be scrolling on our phones, right? So this is something that just kind of like how we are programmed, and this is how you could be programmed as well. So that's just how most people are. When you procrastinate, you're not avoiding the work, you're avoiding the feelings tied to the work. So if you're someone who has a fear of failure, perfectionism, or the work is just too overwhelming and you don't want to do it, it's not laziness, it's actually just procrastination. They're two different things. I hope this is starting to make sense. And to really know if you're someone who isn't lazy, well, pay attention to the emotions. Are you having anxiety, self doubt, or perfectionism, or anything like that together? Because when you feel that anxiety, that nervousness to do work, those are emotions. You're most likely not avoiding the work, you're just trying to avoid those emotions. So that alone is huge right there. Think of it this way: your procrastination is your brain's way of protecting you from discomfort, right? And the truth is, you got to do the work because if you don't, you're going to worry about it more. So that's a pretty big thing right there, an indicator if you are someone who isn't lazy and just procrastinates. Well, now that you know what procrastination is, and you probably know that you either are someone who procrastinates or maybe you are someone who's lazy. Well, if you're someone who wants to beat this procrastination or really just change things up, let's get into it. What do we got to do? Tip number one: breaking tasks into smaller, manageable chunks. Working with other people is great. If you have to do it alone, break it into smaller portions, whatever this work might be. Don't do it all at once, right? Focus and be present with what you're doing. This is also another tip. Don't think about 13-page essay, think about a paragraph at a time. Don't think about doing everything at once, try to just knock it down. Another thing is the work itself. Tip number two is setting a timer. I think they call it the Pomodoro technique. I think I said it wrong. It's a 25-minute work, 5-minute break. Doing something like that is so great. Don't just shove 5 hours of hard work into something. Just do about a few minutes or so. And last but not least, do not be hard on yourself. Right? Relax. Put some music on. Take it easy. Don't beat yourself up. Don't let your mind play tricks on you. So by all means, it's not about perfection. It's all about progress. That's the goal. So remember to take it easy on yourself because obviously it's all in the mind. If your mind ain't right, well, a lot of things tend to fall apart. So make sure you pay attention to yourself, identify the emotions, what is being pulled up, and then work from there. So for me, what really helped me, I naturally went through life being disciplined. How? At first, I was super lazy. I scrolled until 4 a.m. Then I had to really change my life around. So I end up obviously trial and error, trying to get disciplined, trying to work on something. At the end of the day, everything just went, I just kept going back and forth. Lazy, discipline. I wasn't able to be consistent. Eventually, I went through life for the past year. Well, I went through life during that time, struggling, up and down, up and down. Big rodeo, right? Like up and down, up and down. I was consistent, working towards my goals, and then eventually I got burned out. Eventually, I wasn't consistent. Eventually, I couldn't keep at it. When that happened, I knew something had to change. So, I had to learn discipline on my own, and I struggled. A lot of people are trying to learn discipline, but they think they have to go about it a certain way. The truth is, you want to do it at your own pace. I naturally went through it at my own pace. When that happened, I ended up getting a bunch of steps of what to do to maintain that discipline and consistency towards my goals, towards this, overcoming addictions, and or getting work done. I ended up realizing that if I work for 25 minutes or so, I take a 5 minute break, I'm not burned out, I'm not out of it. But if I were to just grind the work, I'd eventually just want to just stop and scroll. So I naturally made a 7 step plan. It's a free PDF file in my school community, which is also free. If you're someone who wants that plan to help you build discipline and consistency towards your goals, or go from procrastination to productivity, making work instead of making time for your phone. By all means, I think this plan will truly help you out. I want to thank everyone for watching this video. Truly grateful. And by all means, if you want a good community, you want to be with others that are like-minded, and you really want to build discipline and consistency or overcome procrastination, whether that be one of your goals for 2025, join the community. It's a free 7 step plan, a free community. By all means, join. The link will be in the description. I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.